Cows are adorable, gentle creatures that provide us with milk, cheese, and meat. But did you know that their digestive habits might be contributing to climate change? You've probably heard that cow farts are bad for the environment, but is that really true? Let's dive into the science behind this claim. 1. The science of cow digestion. First, we need to understand how cows digest their food. Cows are ruminants, meaning they have a special stomach called a rumen where microbes break down tough plant materials like grass. This process, called enteric fermentation, produces methane, a potent greenhouse gas. Contrary to popular belief, most methane from cows doesn't actually come from farting. It's released when they burp. About 95% of bovine methane emissions come from belching, while only a small fraction comes from flatulence. According to the U.S. Environmental Protection Agency, EPA, livestock account for about 36% of global methane emissions, with cattle being the biggest contributors. 2. Why methane matters for climate change. You might wonder, why focus on cow burps when cars and factories emit carbon dioxide (CO2) all the time? Well, methane is 25 to 28 times more effective at trapping heat in the atmosphere than CO2 over a 100-year period, according to the Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change, IPCC. While methane doesn't stay in the atmosphere as long as CO2, about 12 years versus centuries, its short-term impact is much stronger. That's why reducing methane emissions is a key strategy in fighting climate change. 3. How big is the problem? The Food and Agriculture Organization, FAO, estimates that livestock contribute 14.5% of all human-induced greenhouse gas emissions. That's roughly equivalent to the emissions from all the world's cars, trucks, planes, and ships combined. With over 1.5 billion cows on Earth, their collective methane output is a serious concern. But does that mean we should stop eating beef and dairy? 4. Possible solutions. Changing cow diets. Scientists are exploring ways to reduce methane emissions without eliminating livestock. Studies show that adding seaweed, flaxseed, or certain probiotics to cow feed can cut methane production by up to 80%. Genetic selection and breeding. Some cows naturally produce less methane. By selectively breeding these low-emission cattle, farmers could reduce the industry's carbon footprint. Manure management. Cow manure also releases methane when it decomposes. But if captured in biogas digesters, it can be turned into renewable energy. Alternative proteins. Of course, reducing meat consumption or switching to plant-based or lab-grown alternatives could also make a big difference. Conclusion. Should we blame cows? So, are cow farts and burps harming the environment? Yes, but they're just one piece of the climate puzzle. The real issue is how we manage livestock farming on a global scale. What do you think? Should we change how we farm, adjust our diets, or invest in new technology? Let us know in the comments. And if you found this video informative, don't forget to like and subscribe for more science-based content.